Hi, it's Agnes from this side, and today something a little bit different. You can see this lovely Loona Love Good Classes pattern paper here. It is a paper designed by my friend Joanna, and I will put all the description to her channel in the description of this film. And she, for the whole month of February, hold like a magical scrapbooking month on her channel. Unfortunately, it's only in Polish, but you are more than welcome to take a look at her site. And she actually designed that paper, and on her social media you are able to grab it for free for printing out. And she's also a very talented designer for Zoyu Design Company, where she is making very nice magical papers, which I really like. So Joanna in the month of Feb had this lovely tutorial showing the card with Loona using that perfect glasses paper, and I figured out that let me be inspired by her and take her creation and try to make it my own a little bit. So I have here a pattern paper which I spritz with some mist, like a pearly mist. As a background I have some usual pink paper, so it is, I believe it's coming from Action Shop. I don't know if you have it on your side, but those are really money-friendly papers, yeah. So I always try to stack on such neutral papers that can be used as a background for a layout or as a first base layer on the cards. And then I am raising this lovely pattern paper designed by Asia on some chipboard. And this is my approach to the tutorial Joanna made. And for me, I thought that, well, I also do have a little stamp showing Loona, but let me make it a step further. When I start coloring it, I figured out that at the bottom of my drawer I have got those crazy googly eyes, and I thought that it would be a really good idea to make a use of them. So what I am doing in here, I am having like some additional layers, some doily from Crafty New Design. I really recommend those. If you do not know that brand, please check it out. It is a Polish brand, but I do believe they ship internationally. But they dyes are really good quality and price. And over here I just did my own wobbler, just with some oil and just a piece of wire. Just a spoiler, this wobbler is too high already, the spring is too high. You can make it much smaller, yeah. So in here, step by step, I will be showing you how to do it, how to make it like a sturdy. The usual wobblers that I can get here in Poland, they're a plastic one, but they are quite big, so my stamp, as you will see in a minute, is quite small, so that wobbler would be too big for it. So actually, if you can see, I am putting one leg of this spring into this small circle. I need it really small because a stamp will be quite small, and I just make sure that actually this leg is held really well. That is only why I'm using this circle, because in the past I tried to do it, but then gluing only such a piece of wire, it's not enough. During its movement, it really slipped out from the glue, and very often everything was falling apart. But if you will attach it to a circle like this, and then this whole piece glued to the object that you want to have, then it is much sturdier. So as you can see, here is my Loona with wobbly eyes, and I have got this really nice one with some eyeshadow and lashes. Yeah, so this is first part, and then I need to mount this mechanism into the base. So the second leg, I am doing exactly the same, just feeding through the wire and securing that leg with some hot glue, because I'm an impatient person, so first with some hot glue, and then as I want this to be additional 3D layer, I will be also putting some additional chipboard just to give it a dimension. So as you can see, threading the wire, and you probably already see here that it is a really tall wobbler on my side. But you know, Loona is crazy, so too high wobbler is almost not perfect for her here. You can use actually any glue to do that. It is up to your preferences and up to the speed that you would like to work with. I am using mixes of glue because on one side I want things to be sturdy, and on the other hand I love to check it right away if everything is working. So here I just secure the glue. Here I thought that it would be a good idea to put another small circle just to make it more secure, and that this wire is really kept between two pieces of paper. So just make it harder to slip away while someone will be playing with the mechanism. And simply here I will be just adding my usual glue. It is PVA glue, really popular here in Poland, but it is used also for bookbinding. It has got a really good, this really thin tip. That is probably why majority of the people really likes using it. And I wasn't so patient to put Loona also via that glue, so I will use simply hot glue in here just to check if everything is working. And you can see, it does. I really love it. This paper is so lovely and it brings smile into my face that I'm even thinking that I actually need to have a calendar, planner, notebook, something with this cover on or with this print, just to use it every single day and to bring a smile on my face, but also to, you know, set up the day in a right tone, in a positive note. I am not gluing everything together yet because I found these lovely glasses in the internet, and you will find plenty of them available for a personal use. You can download them, and I decided, yes, that will be a pop-up in my cart to make this cart even more crazy and even more funny, yeah? So that is my second surprise, not only moving Loona but also the glasses. And in here I will be playing with adding some stars and things like that. And here you can see that it is good to leave those gluing tabs, gluing legs a little bit longer, sorry for my head, just to give you this more space and sturdity when you will try to glue everything together. But baby steps, take your time, and here is the mechanism working. Ta-da! So now I will be using some dye to get the stars, and I will put them simply randomly just to make it even more fun. Now I think that it would be really nice to have like a silver or golden stars in here, or hollow stars. That could also work. On the other hand, I didn't want to bring too much color, just not to make it, you know, very, very colorful. So that is why I used the pattern paper designed by Asia. And I put plenty of those stars. I tried to put this die cut on this card, but it was like too big, and it was like a too big cluster of the stars together for me. The other stars are having like a more of a white background behind them, so like a more space. And I just figured out that these two will not work. Now I am using some gold jerry roll just to give a little bit of spark, yeah. I will also then use this die cut as a template, and I will draw a few of those stars with this jerry roll just in the gold, adding a few dots here and there just to make it like more fun. Also, as you can see, close to the crease of this card, I intentionally left a little bit of space for any message that I would like to write in. Also, something that I practiced lately is to give the second life of those cards. And by that I mean that just to put a note to someone on the post-it note, and then they can like regift this card by just simply exchanging the post-it note inside, so that your card can have a second or even third life and put a smile into someone else's face. So try thinking about that, if maybe that would be something that you would like to try. Here you can see those stars, you already see the dots, and actually that is majority of my card. You will see in a minute that I also did some final touches. I tried to do some false stitching with this gold jerry roll, but it was not very visible on the pink background. You will see it in a minute. So I also added some white false stitching, with a pen. And on top of that, I just add few sequins, few enamel dots, and that's actually it, yeah. So basically we are having like a one paper, this pink one, the other one you can pick up from Joanna webpage, and the card is actually ready. The only thing you need to have a Loona, and the glasses also can be printed out from the internet, but I do believe that there are plenty of coloring book pages that you can use and just download them for your personal use. So this is my final card. Let me know if you like it, and hope to see you next time. Bye!